Hello there everyone, and welcome along to the next instalment of our F1 2019 career mode. F1 in real life may have been cancelled, but here on the Rockstar Pool 69 channel, F1, well, it's going to run to the end of this season, then it'll be cancelled itself. But let's get into it. It's the Canadian Grand Prix today for you all at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. We've got wet qualifying, but it will be dry in the race. There's our contract there. Let's have a look at the R&D tree, shall we? So you can see it's a fully upgraded tree, so we're still the best engine out there. Probably a couple of pixels ahead of the Williams team, although to be fair they haven't done any upgrade recently. We're still third best in aero, but still the best chassis out there, which is awesome sauce. Then the R&D tree, doesn't look like anyone's done any upgrades this weekend, so yeah, probably going to be a. Mind you, Monaco wasn't really the best intention, was it? Wasn't really ever going to happen with Monaco, seeing who was the best, but Canada, I think we'll see just who has the best car out there. Excuse me while I scratch my eye there. Gotta get some sleep out of it. It's bloody early. So we'll take a new practice gearbox, because we've already taken a new race gearbox. So here's the championship standings for you, and with a lead of 76 points. We're ahead of Valtteri Bottas, Lewis Hamilton, Lucas Faber is in 4th, followed by Devon Butler, Charles Leclerc, Kevin Magnussen, Dan Ricciardo, Sebastian Vettel and Carlos Sainz. They're your top 10. In the constructors, Mercedes have a 71 point ahead of McLaren, then Ferrari, Haas, Renault, Williams, Red Bull, Racing Point, Toro Rosso and Alfa Romeo. Everyone has scored, but I do believe it's Raikkonen and Stroll who haven't scored, and Stroll's home race. So let's see if that can change for the Canadian today, shall we? But with that being said, we're going to get practiced. We are going to get qualified. And then we will see you all on the other side of this clip for the introduction and then the race for the Canadian Grand Prix around the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Should be a good one, I think,
the
folks.
St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to a variant of this track back in 1978. It was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. We'll be seeing top speeds of around 210 miles an hour here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, with around 2/3 of the lap taken at full throttle. High-speed chicanes spell potential danger, especially at the infamous Wall of Champions. And watch out for overtaking into the hairpin and the final chicane. Joining me for today's race once again is Anthony Davidson. Can we begin by having a chat about Charles Leclerc? As ever, the threat of unreliability is never far away, and indeed they'll be starting out of position today due to a power unit component change. So it's going to be a difficult task to move forward from there.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Poole lines up on pole position, and talented Spaniard Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Faber, Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel and Kvyat, Gasly, Bottas, Albon and Lewis Hamilton, Magnussen, Raikkonen, Romain Grosjean and Perez, Leclerc, Butler, Lance Stroll and Daniel Ricciardo. Giovinazzi and Nico Hülkenberg completes the grid. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track.
See if you can get 6th or above in today's race.
Sixth! Yeah, we'll go better than that. We put her on the pole position for the Canadian Grand Prix. And this car is a rocket ship. You can see that we actually did Q2 on the medium tyres, so that'll give us an advantage later in the race. Not that we probably need one, because this Mercedes engine has got some oomph down the straights, which we love to see. You love to see a Mercedes car with oomph down the straights, folks. But yeah, 18 laps around this place. I think it's time to go and get it, folks. So here we go then, folks, for the running of the Canadian Grand Prix from the front of the grid. This is not going to be easy at all, but 5 lights are out, it's lights out, and away we go. And it's a great start from the Haas. We actually get bogged down, passed by the Red Bull. Oh, a little wide in turn 1. Don't go too wide. You don't want to go too wide, but get after that Haas. That Haas is going to be a pain in our Haas. Did I really just say pain in our Haas? Oh boy. It's been a long recording day already. And we've not even recorded that much. But pain in our Haas is going to get us probably kicked off YouTube. Well, I think it's going to get kicked off YouTube as we go into turns. What turns are there? I never get these turns right at Canada as we head down to the hairpin at the bottom of the hill. And in we go. We've got to get after Carlos here on these medium tyres. Hopefully the softs start degrading pretty quickly as we head down the back straight to the Wall of Champions. Or should I say Champion Chicane, which has the Wall of Champions on the outside. You can see that we're absolutely giving chase to Carlos. Clunk over the curbs. Click every trip, as someone would used to say. We're already out of DRS. Well, we're not quite out of DRS range. We're under the second, but we don't get DRS just yet. Not for another couple of laps yet. As we go into turns 3, 4, swing it through 5 into 6. There's turn 6 right there into turn 7. This is where the AI are so strong. I don't know why they're so strong here. But you can get after them and try as we go into turn 8. Hit that curb nicely at 8. The back end just stepping out a little bit there, but no harm, no foul. We go back through the field. This should be Weber. Weber, who had the awful qualifying, is now passing Max Verstappen. This is going to be P48 round the outside of the hairpin. Go on, Lucas. Oh, easy as you like. Easy as you like. Take some of that and head down the road, if you will, as we go to the battle for P14 between Kimi Räikkönen and Sergio Perez here. Sergio in the Racing Point, Kimi in the Alpha, side by side down to Champion Chicane. How's this going to settle itself out? It's going to settle itself out still side by side down to excuse me. God, they're 2x2, they're 3 wide behind them. The 2 Ferraris are getting involved there with Giovinazzi. I think that's Kvyat and you got Butler and Ricciardo back there, but that's all sorted itself out there. Is that Kvyat or is that Hollywood Lance Stroll? I don't know. But the Ferraris are still side by side. Butler and, well, they were side by side, then we cut to them, but they weren't side by side anymore. But on lap number 3 now, we do have DRS. We're clunking. Oh, that was a bit wide. Got a corner cut warning for that one. Hopefully we can get up to the back of Carlos Sainz here as we head back through the field. We got here. And it was Hollywood Lance Stroll, but you got Butler trying to pass Raikkonen here. No, that's Giovinazzi. Raikkonen's in front of Hollywood Lance Stroll here. Butler's getting around the outside of Giovinazzi. So that's job done now. Will he try to get Hollywood Lance Stroll in his home race? I hope he doesn't, because I don't want him to. Well, actually, no, I do want him to see us suffer the wrath of all of Canada for trying to pass their hero, but Hollywood Lance Stroll's having done it into the championship again. You got Giovinazzi, you got Raikkonen, sorry, Ricciardo, who's down the back there? That's Hulkenberg at the back. Still interested in Butler on the outside. Great move into turn 1. P16 for big time Devon Butler. And speaking of big time, hello, hi Carlos. Down the inside, fling it in. Didn't get a corner cut warning for that round the outside of turn 2, and thank you very much. That's us to the P1. You didn't have an answer to that one, nor did you have a prayer. That was coming through a big time. Yes, and please. Oh dear. But this fight may not be over. In fact, it's not over. Look how much acceleration Carlos got out of turn 7. And he's taken the lead back in turn 8. Excellent move. We'll give him that one. He was alert and awake. He ate his Weetabix this morning. Speaking of alert and awake, I think the man Gasly is going to have Sebastian Vettel all over his rear end. And not just the man Gasly, that's Danny Kvyat. What the hell is Kvyat doing all the way up here? Kvyat's got a nosebleed. That's Vettel past Gasly. Will Kvyat go past Gasly? Yes, he will. Side by side, Honda on Honda, and it looks like he's got him. He's got him, yeah? Fuck me, the Russians into P6. It's a mad Russian at that as well. Let's go to the battle for P15. Kimi Raikkonen's now lost the back of whoever that is in front of him, and that's going to be an easy pass down into Championship K by big time Devon Butler and P15 for the British GP2 champion. As we go back to the front of the field, this is still ongoing, folks. Oh, set him up in turn 1. Easy as you like. Thank you very much. Little lock up there from Carlos, and that's us back into the lead now. The Mad Russian, and I mean the Mad Russian in the nicest possible way, he's about to take P5 from Sebastian Vettel here. He really is mad. Good Lord, Danny Kvyat. Go get you some, son. Go get you some of everything, because Stroll's now about to pass Raikkonen round the outside of turn 1. He's going to have a go, but he'll be the inside for turn 2, and Raikkonen should keep that. Raikkonen on the hard tyre? Okay, you got to explain that strategy to me, Kimi. And you got to explain why you lost P16 there. As we go further through the field, here comes Valtteri Bottas. He's trying to pass. Oh, big lock up from the man Gasly. You got Lewis Hamilton right in his rear wing. And looks like Bottas is going to get his man. And yes, he will. Up in a P7 will go the Finn. As we go back to the fight for P14. This Butler has absolutely caught Perez like he was standing still. Butler should be gone. There you go. That is P14 for Devon Butler. He'll get some points today. Now look at this fight as we got going here. We got the man Gasly, Bottas, and we got back to Lewis Hamilton trying to come past. Lewis Hamilton's going to go to the inside of Championship K. Blimey, likey. That was an opportunistic move there from Lewis. And it may not be over, because here comes Alex Albon in the Williams. And you got, who's that? One of the Renaults behind it. That's, I can't see. Actually, it's both Renaults. Magnussen and Grosjean. They're side by side down to turn 3. Giving it some Magnussen on the top of the screen. Grosjean on the bottom, and Magnussen's taken that position. P10, the last of the points player positions. Oh, God, here comes Weber. But here comes Sainz. Sainz is on a charge, folks. And Sainz is around. Oh no, what the? Oh my God! What on earth happened there? And we've got a virtual safety car. I thought we were going to have a safety car then for a moment. Oh no, Danny Kvyat's out. Oh, let's have a look at the replay here. So Sainz has got the move. He's got.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Now what happens to the Mad Russian here? Yeah, I think the less we talk about what happened to Carlos Sainz, the better. Because, he's not going to pile drive into him, is he? Oh no, he's pile drive into him!
What? What the fuck?
Oh, you hate to see it. The Mad Russian was on for an absolute race and a half there as somebody's, I think Vettel's pitted under the virtual safety car, but now that's over. You've got Bottas and Hamilton now in second and third. Where'd everybody go? Seriously, well, we know where everybody went. They all got caught up in the mess that was Carlos Sainz, which unfortunately we're not going to talk about that. We're going to keep that as low key as possible, because I think Carlos will want to work with us after the Grand Prix. But through the second of the chicanes, now down on the way to the hairpin, so they're all pitting now as we take a bit of grass. Whoa, well deep into the chicane. Who are we looking at here? We're looking at Verstappen here. I think he's trying to get. Is that Verstappen or is that the man Gasly? That is the man Gasly. Actually, this is P5. And that is Magnussen past the man Gasly. I think his pain won't be over there, because here comes another yellow car, and it's Grosjean, his countryman. Down the outside will go Grosjean. And still side by side through Champion Chicane. And you got... Look who that is on the rear end. That is Butler. That is Butler. That is Grosjean past. That is Butler past Gasly. And I don't think it's going to be over there. Well, it is, because Grosjean shuts the door on Mr. Butler there. This could be a weird... all depends on who took advantage during the end of the virtual safety car there. But this could end up being a weird podium. After me, that is. Although, technically, I don't think we should be on the podium because of what we did to Carlos. Like I said, we're not going to talk about that. What we are going to talk about is Giovinazzi and Danny Ricciardo. Oh my God, Ricciardo almost in the wall. But still side by side, Ricciardo and Giovinazzi. There's a fight for P11. I think that's Nico Hulkenberg behind them. And there goes Ricciardo. He's past the Italian. And that will be P11 for the Aussie and the Canadian Grand Prix. Meanwhile, we're into Champion Chicane. Clunk, clunk. Every trip, as they say. Lap number 8. Done and dusted in the books.
We're approaching the pit window.
Lap number 8. Done and dusted. Lap number 8. Done and dusted. And it's going to be... a long road from here. So we got Grosjean in second, Albon's third. I think Albon was one of the cars that pitted. No, he wasn't. There's Ricciardo now. The disadvantage of us not going on these medium tyres. We should have actually come in and tried to make the softs go as long as we possibly could. I'd love to know where Weber's gone. Because Weber did get caught up with Carlos there, unless Weber suffered some damage. Into the hairpin we go. Down the back straight now. We can just keep this in high. We don't really need to overwork the ERS to... I mean, what? 10.1 seconds ahead of Grosjean. The further 6 seconds back is Ricciardo. I reckon by the time we do the pit stops, we should be coming out in the lead. It all depends on how big the lead is and when we want to get that lead done and dusted as we go to the fight for P7 here. That is Alexander Albon and Charles Leclerc. Where's Leclerc been all race? Leclerc's been chilling. And that is P7 for Leclerc around the outside of the Champion Chicane. Good work. Meanwhile, we're on lap number 10. Coming around turn 6 and 7 to the first of the DRS zones as we go to Kimi Raikkonen here. I believe that's Kimi Raikkonen. Yes, he's with Sebastian Vettel, and Sebastian's going to dive it up the inside into turn 1. And that... Oh my God! That was almost a bit of contact there between the former teammates. That was a bit fresh. A bit fresh and a bit rude, I think, on... somebody's part as we head down to the Champion Chicane. Giovinazzi is in second place. Well, this has got to be a guaranteed first now because Giovinazzi will hold people up like nobody's business. We're 19 seconds ahead of Hamilton, about 20. So that means when the pit stop's done, we're going to be we've got to be pretty close. Pretty close as we go to the man Gasly. He's in the last of the points paying. Well, he's not. He's in P11 at the moment. I do apologise. But about to have Hollywood Lance Stroll pass him and the Canadian in his home race down the inside into Champion Chicane. And I think if Gasly... Yeah, he's gone in P11. What a man. What a man, what a man, what a man, what a mighty good man. Well, he was. As who we got here? We got Kimi Raikkonen, I want to say. Passing Sebastian Vettel. Oh, and there's Butler. That's Ricciardo, excuse me. Hello. Out of nowhere. Says that. Oh, free wide with, there's Lucas Weber. Where's Weber come from? Well, actually, we know where Weber's come from. It's a case of where he's gone. Oh, well, it's Giovinazzi coming out the pits. I think Vettel's going to keep that position. They're all literally all over the place. Still side by side. They're going to sort that out. I think Vettel's finally sorted it there. As here comes car number 1. And car number 1 heads to pit road. Let's see what where we come out. And in the top corner of your screen, just popped up there, Albon is being chased down by Roman Grosjean there for P4. And also in the top left of your screen that's just popped up, you'll see, who is that? That's Raikkonen and Gasly for P11. Oh, there's Hamilton. You may just have seen in between the two boxes. Hamilton sneaking in, so we've got Hamilton. That's good. That fight between Albon and Grosjean has now involved big time Devon Butler as Ricciardo's coming past Gasly in the main screen here. And then Ricciardo around the outside, and that's job done there. Great. Some great action around the track. Now here's the problem. We got Hamilton all over our rear end here. We got to sort this out. Well, Leclerc, who's been chilling all race, he's now come out of nowhere. He's P3. But the good news is now we've got these soft tyres on. We can pump in a lap or two here, try and get away from Lewis Hamilton. Hopefully we can get away from Lewis Hamilton. If we can't, then well, we'd like to know why. But down the back straight, we got Grosjean here. That, believe it or not, this guy in fourth is Butler. Butler, who's been chilling at the back, and now he's about to take P4 in this Grand Prix. Well, he was about to take P4. Well, someone else was about. I saw someone else kicking off there. Is this what was kicking off here? I think it was. You got Albon, you got Bottas, you got Grosjean. P6, 7, 8. See what happens here as Bottas goes to the outside of Albon through championship chicane. Bottas, they've both got mediums on, so that's all right. I thought we're about to see Bottas or Albon with the hard tyres on. And Grosjean's going to have a look at Bottas here. Round the outside of turn number 1. Go get it, son. No, not quite. Not quite as we go to the fight for P10. This will be for Raikkonen's first points here. If he can get the job done, but Ricciardo wants to have something to say about that on lap number 12, and yeah, no, Raikkonen just keeps hold of that position, and we mean just as we keep going down to turn 1. See if Ricciardo has another look. He will have another. Oh, big lock up. How was there no wing damage to either car there? Excuse me. You got Vettel at the back here. And Ricciardo has got Raikkonen. So great move as we go deep into the hairpin. Gap is 3.1 seconds to Lewis Hamilton. You got Leclerc, Grosjean, Butler. And there's what Albon, Bottas, sorry, Magnussen and Butler. I do apologise. Then you got this fight between Albon, Bottas and Grosjean. Or is that Magnussen? I can't tell these cars apart sometimes. But Bottas going to go Albon, and Albon. Oh! Albon with a tough defence there, but he's going to have another go. Is Valtteri Bottas up the inside of turn 1, and he's got the man. P6 for the Finn. As we now go to Lucas Justin Weber. He's with the man Gasly for P12. Should, well, he may not get this job done because, well, we'll see. Is he on the hard tyres? He's on the hard tyres. What are you doing, Lucas? You made it work, though. Fair play and fair enough on that, as we are on lap number 14. Fastest, I say fastest first sector, best personal best middle sector, but I don't think we'll be getting anything more after that, as Giovinazzi has a look at trying to pass the man Gasly here for P13. That's going to work, I think. They're still side by side. We're looking at the wrong car here. We've got the two Pink Panthers in our rear wing. It's Hulkenberg and Perez. But they're going to keep it like that, shall we say. Enough said. And here is Kevin Magnussen. He's got big time Devon Butler right behind him. Butler to the inside. Oh, I tell you what, Butler wants to make that work. Oh, I tell you what, that was sticking your nose in where it didn't belong there, Devon. But he's still sticking his nose into turn 1 on lap number 15. He's going to go around the inside, but unfortunately the outside's going to have the line here. Butler should get driver of the day. As much as you hate the pompous, you know what, he should get driver of the day. Look at all over the back, and we're looking at the same fight here again. Why are we looking at the same fight? Somebody explain to me why we're looking at this fight again. Somebody explain to me why we're looking at that. In fact, why are we looking at all of this fight again? Was it that good that you want to see it all again? Somebody's having a mess up here. Somebody's having an off day in the recording studio. I don't think anyone wants to see that again. There was no passes there, so why would you want to see all that again? There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Somebody's finally woken up in thinking. We've got Gasly and Perez here, and we got Hulkenberg in there. Oh, Perez got for the big bomb! Perez went for the big dive, and he's got him P14. Nice move. Well, Hulkenberg fancy a piece of this action as well. Yeah, not quite. Not quite, folks. But you can see now that we've pumped away from Lewis Hamilton. And we are flying on lap 15 as Bottas here is trying to. I think he's trying to catch Butler, but he's going to have Albon all over his rear wing. Albon with DRS. Look at this down the inside of Champion Chicane, and Bottas should keep that. I think he will. They're still side by side. You got Grosjean in the 10, so might be 3 wide into turn 1 on lap number 16. But Albon's got his man. Will Grosjean get his man? No, Bottas. Oh, that was a bit cheeky as well. As we said, a personal best first sector on these soft tyres. These soft tyres still giving off some good grip, which you love to see.
We need to charge the battery.
Reduce the ERS deployment. Well, we thought about that, and we thought we'll take that as under no advisement whatsoever. As we get out of the hairpin now, up the hill with the ERS pumping the overtake. Oh boy, here comes Bottas and Albon again, folks. What are these two going to do? I don't think anyone knows what they're going to do. Nor do they care what they're going to do. But Bottas trying around the outside of Alex Albon. They're going to be side by side down to Champion Chicane. We don't even know if we got the fastest lap of the race because of these two Javucevic's. Oh, somebody's having a fight up. Was that Butler trying to pass? Oh, big lock up from Grosjean, and Albon's past. Albon is past. What's his name? By Grosjean. I'm confused here, folks. Don't worry. It's all gone. It's all gone pairs up here. We've been recording now for a few hours, and it's about that time where it all starts going wrong as we go into the hairpin. Hamilton's 5.7 seconds back, so we managed to gap him no problem as we go to Nico Hulkenberg and Pierre Gasly. It's going to be into turn number 8 for Hulkenberg around the outside. He's going to have a go. Oh, but Gasly's chopping him off. Excuse me, that's fresh. That's rude. That's obnoxious. And that's everything else in between. As big lock off on them both. And I think Hulkenberg's going to get this around the outside. Certainly is. Oh, it's going to be a drag. Oh, Gasly on the grass. Incredible action as we go to Grosjean here. Will he give chase to Bottas, or will he get Alex Albon all over his rear end? I think it's going to be the latter because Albon's got DRS. Grosjean don't, and the power of that Williams will just surge it through. But no, side by side into Champion Chicane. I tell you what, Butler, and there you go, Albon's past Grosjean now. But we're coming on the last lap here. We've just finessed the field here. Don't ask us how, as we are deep into there, but we've absolutely finessed the field. Thanks to our little indiscretion with Carlos Sainz, but hopefully Carlos won't hold that against us too much. I say he won't hold it against us too much, but you never know with Carlos. You never know what his Spanish temper's like. But through the championship game, we're going to be back to winning ways, folks. Oh, that's what you love to see. Victory in Canada.
Nice work, that's P1.
Top job.
Nice win.
Top job, team. Top job. Well done, everybody. Boom!
drivers have pulled off a great victory here today. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes.
I've just remembered. You know what I've been forgetting to add in at the end of these podium celebrations all this season?
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
See what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Poole increases their championship lead. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Charles Leclerc showed exactly how to manage yourself out on the track today. He was almost flawless out there. Incredible stuff.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Meanwhile, Toro Rosso's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.
Well, it was actually Charles Leclerc that got driver of the day. I personally would have given it to Devon Butler, actually. But there we go. P1 and the fastest lap of the race, followed by Lewis Hamilton. Charles Leclerc from 15th to 3rd. He was chilling all the way back there. So was Kevin Magnussen out to the boys. Butler from 16th to 5th. Then Bottas, Albon, Grosjean. Stroll gets points in his home race from 17th. And Ricciardo from 18th on the grid gets a point for his team as well. Raikkonen just outside the points. Weber finished 12th. Take a look at the rest of it. 2 DNFs. Sebastian Vettel finished 17th, and then Kvyat and Sainz did not finish the race. Oh well, folks, let's go see Claire, see what interview questions she's got for us. Caught you watching the porn again, girl.
I'm sure you're pretty happy.
You're not gonna get one over me that easily.
You're breaking all expectations.
The secret is very simple. There isn't one. We're in the best driver, best car. It's not a secret.
You've had experience with Devon's fast, aggressive style.
I didn't see
Any
Devon
advice
Butler
for
at
the
all
drivers who passed today?
during this race. So yeah, go faster.
You left some body work out there on the track. Were you struggling for grip?
Don't remember leaving any bodywork out there at all, Claire. Don't know what you're talking about.
It was more like dodgems than
Now this,
Formula One
yeah,
today,
that was all Carlos's fault there. I don't know what he was playing at, but absolute fairground out there.
Appreciate your time.
And yours. Don't know what she was trying to stir up there, but she was trying to stir something up. Look at that, man. Oh, you love to see it. However, the next race I know is going to be a difficult one for us because it is Paul Ricard. Stomach is growling like a fucker. Not that we can use all them resource points, can we? There's everyone's reputation. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We're loving it like that. Ah,
Just wanted to say
fantastic.
congrats on the podium. It's thoroughly deserved. We were sweating those last few laps on the pit wall, but
You
you
just
brought
wanted
it
to say
home.
congratulations. Well, of course you did, then. You're not the idiot that works on the pit wall. So, we don't need to organise a better contract. Everything there looks alright. There's the rivals, that looks alright. I think then, with that being said, now we can take new ICEs, MGU, H's and turbos, but we'll probably use the old ones for Paul Ricard. But guys, let's get to 15 likes for this video. We can do it all together and all over the place, as they would like to say. And you can subscribe for more daily F1 2019, Snooker 19, NASCAR Heat 4, FIA European Truck Series Championship, as well as, well, there's no live streams anymore, unfortunately, because of work. But guys, If you did watch throughout, thank you all so much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you for choosing Rockstar Pool 69 to watch during these tough times. Stay safe out there, please, everybody. And until next week, we'll see you all next time.